All right, in this video, we're going to talk about editing in the Visual Builder, which is a front-end editor that allows you to edit right here on the front of your website instead of going back to the admin. However, you still need to log in and be as an admin in order to get access to the Visual Builder. So if you don't see this up here, this bar, you need to go ahead and log in. We're also going to talk about the correlation between the front and the back. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the home page, and here you can see where all of your rows, sections, and modules are. So the purple up here is a full width section, blue is a regular section, green is a row, and the gray are modules. Whether it's a code module, a text module, an image module, and so on and so forth. If any of these are collapsed and they look like this, just a bar, gray bar across, if you hit the double arrows, it will expand it. This gives you the ability to get things out of the way when there's a lot of rows and sections so that you can see what's going on a lot easier. It's just a way of managing, but everything is right there for you to have access to. So how does this correlate to what's going on the front end? Well, if you look at the front end over here, you've got your slider here across the top. That's going to be your full width slider right here. And then when we go down a little bit more, we have the Ranch News sign up form. That's going to be right here where it says Ranch News sign up. And then we have the copy, which there's text across the top. There's a block here, an image here, and a block down here. And that's going to correspond to this section right here. This is the text across the top. If we click the double or the triple hamburger button, you can see the information there, and you can make your changes right here that you need to. But then there's the block over here, which is this text, then the image, and then the text below. When we enable the Visual Builder, we can edit directly from the front of the website. So we'll go ahead and activate that and turn it on. So now it's activated, and you can see all kinds of stuff going on. Here's your blue section, just like what corresponds to this blue section here. And then you have your green rows, and then you have your gray modules. Okay, so now you're ready to edit your text. It's pretty simple. All you do is, if you mouse over each one of these blocks, you can see how they change. So we'll come over here, we'll mouse over, and we'll just click anywhere inside that block, and it'll drop the cursor down. And then from here, we can add our new text. It's pretty much that simple. If we want to change something, we change water to fire. You just double click it and you hit fire. If you want to double click it, you'll see a new context bar come up. We can change it to a bold so that it's bolded. We can also add a link. We can realign it. We can indent it. We can change the colors, change the font size. All your tools are here. Now, once you've made your change to your text, you need to come down to this purple circle with the 3 dots. You need to click on it and you need to save those changes to the database. Personally, I like to leave this open so that I always remember that it's there. And if you don't, and you want to get it out of the way, you just click on that again and it disappears. But we'll go ahead and leave it open. But now, anytime you want to change some text, you just click inside the area that you want to, and you can add whatever text you want. It's really that simple. And you can also edit everything that's in there as well. So we'll go ahead and hit save. Now the next thing is let's say you want to change this image. So we'll go ahead and click on the gear icon once we mouse over it. And our image settings will pop up. Click on the gear icon again, and there's our images. Now you'll notice on my desktop over here, I have a photo. I can either select an image from here by just clicking on it, and it'll show it to me, and then I can I can add it to the system by uploading it, or I can upload my own. So I'm going to come to my desktop or my folder or my Finder, and I'm going to drag and drop it onto my media library, and it'll automatically upload it for me. So now that that image has been uploaded, I'm going to go ahead and click upload an image, and it will change it out. And from here, I can make other design changes. I can click the design and I can change the border if I want it to be different. But for now, we'll just stay right here. We'll just change the image, and then we'll commit that change by clicking on the green checkbox. and you'll see it's been updated. Now we need to make sure we save that change to the database by hitting save. And now I have a new image in there. One last thing that we'll talk about is if you do want to get access to the Design tab and the Advanced tab, you can do so by clicking on the gear icon, and it will pop up this new window. It might be a different size, but you can grab a hold of this corner here and you can make it bigger and smaller, and it will even expand out each section if you want, if you have enough desktop room. And from here you have your typical Design tab, which is where all your information is. You can change how your text is laid out in your Advanced tab. We'll go ahead and go back to the Content section where our text is, and you can make changes here just like you normally would. So we'll go ahead and hit the checkbox, and then we'll hit save. We'll go ahead and add the 2 in here because we deleted it earlier, and we'll hit save again. But that's how simple it is to change and edit from the front end using the Visual Builder. Now once you're done, you can hit exit the Visual Builder and your changes will be displayed. See, there's our new text that we added. There's the other one down here. But we can also go to another page. We can go to the history page. We can re-enable the Visual Builder, and from here we can go ahead and edit these blocks of text and make all of our changes that we need here, or this image background and so on and so forth. Here's the other image down here if you want to change that one out. You can go to different sections like ranches and everywhere and make these changes that you need to by enabling the Visual Builder.